Welcome, folks, to the Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas, in the Bill Snyder Family Stadium, home to the Kansas State Wildcats, where you're going to hear the phrase "EMAW" around here. Every man and woman is a Wildcat. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get us going here. Here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. The gain is 3 yards, so second.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Bears will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Baylor. Made the defense look slow that time. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And your Kansas State Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the set.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. We stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Davis. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
Easy. 6-9-1. Gator score.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Rubbed out of the 46. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
42 Spiders.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Pittsburgh 7, Kansas State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got space, looking to score. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return begins inside the 10. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
We go with a direct snap. Runs through the defender. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Bears look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. No press here. The defense backing away. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Bears trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And the Bears will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Number 5 in the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT.
The kicker is on for the next report.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
14, Kansas State, 7.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On the run, it's Jackson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And now the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. DB's backing off from the line now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play this first time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Let's go!
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Gaucho! Gaucho!
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quick
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State. Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Washington. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Baylor. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football.
Intercepted by Baylor. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Anderson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Touchdown, Bears. Strong game by this quarterback.
Number 30, with the grab and the score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Baylor 28, Kansas State.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Slide 22.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor.
Touchdown, Baylor. Number 3, hauls it in the end
So they'll
zone.
try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Baylor.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kansas State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his...
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Play action here on 1st down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through.
42, Kansas City, 21.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Kansas State Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he lofts it deep over the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Baylor. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now the try here for the extra point.
In the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
49, Kansas City, 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And your Kansas State Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Jukes to get free. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff as you try to work the clock here. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Bears looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just in the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Baylor 56, Kansas State 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Kansas State Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line.
Timber.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is